Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new then welcome. My name is Kirsten and I am a mum of one to this one. And in today's video I thought I would just share our September favourites. It's all the things we've liked in September. Hey Bob, do you want to do your ones first? I think we'll do her ones first. So in September we have been loving these Baby Mum First rice rusks. I was a little skeptical at first because they break really easily when they eat them, but I found that they just dissolve really quickly and Maddison absolutely loves them. She will annihilate them if I give them to her. There's no problem with it being in a packet of 2 because she will eat them in one sitting. They are really handy to have, and yeah, she absolutely loves them. So they're a big favourite this month. I think we actually have at least 1 packet every day now. Another thing that Maddison has been loving this month is this Fisher-Price Bebo toy, and it has a light up stomach and plays a gazillion, like I actually have lost count of how many like random tunes or songs it does. It's just already looking at it. It's Bebo, it's Bebo. And literally she can like set the sound off and I'll hear it and I go, I actually haven't heard that one. So she's really liking this one. I like it because, well, I shouldn't say I. My husband really likes it because, oh god, I pressed it by accident. The back has a Velcro thing and you can actually turn it off really, really easily. So yes, that's another favourite of hers this month. Another thing she's starting to get into now that she is nearly 8 months old is she's starting to be a little bit more rough because I don't think she understands her own strength, but also a bit gentle and affectionate. So she has definitely been loving this little bunny ballerina. This one's from Ollie's Place and it was in fact a gift, and she just loves cuddling it, and then again she likes whacking it around. But she has definitely started to show some attachment to this one, which is kind of sweet. I don't know if they still sell these, and I've read and heard so many things before that obviously if your child grows an attachment to like a soft toy or an animal or whatever, is to make sure that you can replace it. So yes, I don't know about this one yet, but she's definitely liking it, but not to favour over everything else yet, so that's good. And the last thing of a favourites for Maddison is probably not necessarily her favourite, but it's probably one of my favourites for her this month. And sorry, it's just this one, and it's a book. If you saw the first time that I went to Aldi, I picked up a couple of books and I got Velma the Unicorn. Oh look, she's grabbing it. So the reason I like this one is I think it has a really good message. It's about obviously understanding that you wanted to be different and then realising that being you is just fine and actually preferred at the end of the story. So I quite like it. I was pretty happy that I only paid $5 for it because I went past another well-known bookstore and they had it for nearly $20, so I was really happy. But yes, we probably read this a few times a week because we for some reason have a huge cycle of books going on at the moment. So yes, they're all of Maddison's favourites for September. Or mummy should not have done that for her wrist. Yes, so they're all our favourites for Maddison for September. So I suppose I will show you what mine were. I'm a little embarrassed actually because, yep, the majority of it is food, which I know is super unhealthy, but yes. Should we show them what mummy's favourites were? So I'm a little embarrassed because the majority of my favourites for September were actually food related, which I know I'm sure is unhealthy, but yes, I didn't really have too many things that were new or like really loving this month. But one thing that wasn't food, okay, the only thing that wasn't food that I guess was one of my favourites for this month was this makeup brush. So this is the Real Techniques brush, the Expert Face Brush. So I decided to give using a brush a go, and I'm just going to put it down because Maddison is going to grab it. I decided to give using brushes a go this month only because I've used a beauty sponge forever, and I guess I wanted to see if I could get a better look with my foundation, and it actually has been great. I originally bought the Real Techniques brush because I had heard really good things about it, and I guess it was like an affordable entry-level brush, so I thought I would give it a go. I definitely find I think I use less product, if that's a thing. I feel like I use less product using a brush, which is really, really good. So yeah, that was my only non-food favorite for September. I'm just gonna put her down because she's wiggling around. Yeah. No, thanks, I'll have that. So my next favorite for September is this one, and it is the Kettle Salted Caramel Popcorn. Most people aren't really a fan of pre-popped popcorn, if that makes sense. Like, you buy like the microwave packets from the shops, or you get it at the movies. But I actually tried this at my sister-in-law's baby shower, and I thought, oh, that's really, really nice. And then I tried it again at a birthday party, and that was really good. So I went and got me some, and I've actually been really enjoying it. I obviously don't eat a whole packet to myself. Ryan doesn't like it, so it is only for me. What are you doing? This is what happens when you film with a baby who's awake. I usually film when she's asleep, but yeah, that didn't happen today. So not only is my child awake, but the weather is shocking, so the lighting is shocking. Anyway, so yes, I found that I can open this packet and portion it into 5 Ziploc bags, and then I can just grab some cheeky popcorn from our snacks tub when I am hungry. So yes, really liking this. This packet is empty because they are all portioned out in my pantry. And the next thing on my favorites list is the Fiber One Chocolate Fudge Brownie. No. Again, you just have your child trying to grab everything. So my next favorite is the Fiber One Chocolate Fudge Brownie. I like these because they actually taste pretty decent. They are definitely not like a chocolate brownie or a fudge brownie that you would get at a cafe, because these ones are only 90 calories. So that's the reason why I like them, because it allows me to have a sweet treat without completely ruining my healthy eating. I know that obviously eating something like this isn't exactly healthy, but I have a huge problem with sugar and chocolate, so having a small dose, I was going to say a small hit, but that just sounds wrong. A small bit of sweetness definitely helps me keep on track. So yeah, that's that one. And then the last thing, if I can get it off Maddison. Maddison, tell mummy, thank you. I have been absolutely loving the next item. So the last item for our September favorites is obviously another food item, and oh my gosh, I have bought way too many of these this month and probably eaten quite a few as well, obviously in moderation, but they are definitely just, I remember the first one I had and I went, oh my god. I had to message my friend who introduced me to them. I'm gonna blame him. He's the reason that I consumed so many of these this month, and I had to message him to say that these were like amazing, and he had to tell me where he got them from because I needed to go out and buy myself some. So what I'm talking about is the Bare Naked bar. So this is the nutty choc chip flavour, and they also do a honey choc chip flavour, I think. I've had the honey one before and I do like it, but this one, this bad boy, oh my god. It's literally, I have one of these in my nappy bag now, so that if I'm out and I need a snack, this is what I go for. So they're advertised as a bear-sized energy bar. So they're not a protein bar, but there's obviously a decent amount of protein in them because they're like chocolatey and nutty. I would literally eat this over the majority of chocolate bars that are on the market right now. It is, I don't want to say it's like a guilt-free chocolate bar. It's probably not, because it does have a decent amount of calories or kilojoules in it, but not a ridiculous amount. So it's probably more than a snack, depending on what your, I guess, how many calories you list as a snack. I think the last time I checked it was 226. Yeah, it's around the 200 mark. So most people have a snack around 150 to 200 calories. These are really, really good. I love them so much. Like they are the best. I can't actually, that's how I'm going to describe it. They are totally clawsome. All I can say is go out and try them. They are amazing. I bought mine from Woolworths. I don't know if they're still on special. Yes. I feel like I'm just like rambling on about how much I love an energy bar, and I think that's really, really lame. But yes, these are my absolute favorite, my reach fors now. Like, I think these are like I'm not gonna have time to eat for a few hours, so I grab one of these. Whereas like the Fiber One bars, I probably was like, oh, it's a bit late for me to have something this substantial before like dinner or something, so I'll have that. Or like I wouldn't have one of these with a cup of coffee. Like, that's a bit extreme. I would love to have one with a cup of coffee every day, but it's probably not healthy. So yeah, these, go and try them. They are amazing. So that's all of our September favorites. I know there weren't very many, and I know I had a few that were food related, which probably isn't healthy, but hey, that's what my favorite things were this month. Next month probably won't be food related, because I have recently picked up a couple of items in the last day or so, which will be probably going into next month's favorites, because I am loving them so much. But I can't justify calling them a September favorite because we are only a couple of days from the end of the month. So I want to give them a fair go and, you know, use them a few more times, and yeah, essentially all of that. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please hit the red subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around for some random videos like my favorites, or hauls, or tags, or any mummy content videos, and of course our weekend vlogs, including this little laughing baby that I am tickling in the background. I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Bye!